You're coming here now. Come and settle down.
Madam, good boy.
I'm Sarah, this is Peter, and we've been fostering now for just over 2 years.
The thing that inspired us to take up fostering was basically we felt that we could offer something to a young person or a child. We felt that it suited our lifestyle.
We'd thought about fostering many years ago and obviously discussed it with family, and at the time it wasn't the right time for us, so we delayed it.
It's very much about being really open and honest, being quite sure about what you want really and what kind of age groups you wanted. We were conscious that we didn't want anyone older than Sarah's son, so he was still felt like he was, you know, he had his position in the family, if you like, and didn't feel that he was having to cope with somebody older than him.
He did voice that he was ready for someone else to come into the family. That was the green light really for us. He does feel included. Yeah, he's very much involved in conversations. On the annual review, he's sent a form with lots of questions that he answers quite honestly. He's adapted to being a really good sibling. He's not had brothers and sisters, so he's done well.
And he also encourages our young person.
Yeah, it's really nice to see because he's quite protective of her, but he'll really help if she gets stuck on something. He'll explain it in a, you know, we're old, but he's quite cool, so she's quite happy for him to teach her, and it's quite a nice relationship that they've got as well. The match that we've got is she's just slotted into family life with us, and like everyone thinks that she's always kind of been with us. When we were looking at dates of when she could move in, we kind of debated because we wanted to go on holiday and whether she'd be able to come with us. So after the third day that she'd been with us, we did go on holiday, went on a Mediterranean cruise for 2 weeks. We all obviously got to know each other really well, 24/7 for 2 weeks, and something lovely for her to remember. I think the most poignant part of the holiday, one day she was in the sea with Peter, just jumping waves, but she'd never been in the sea before, and that was her most treasured memory of the holiday.
It was my highlight of the holiday as well, I think. It allowed her to experience some things that she'd never experienced before. It was really quite special, wasn't it? I think it was important for us that she was there because we felt that it would be a little unfair to come back from holiday and then she joined our family and we didn't want her to feel like she'd really missed out on something. And the other side of it was that obviously it allowed her to experience some things that she'd never experienced before. So it was really quite special, wasn't it?
We're quite active as a household. We do things that she wants to do. She has input into, you know, what we do at weekends and clubs and things that she goes to. Right from the kind of get-go, we said it's not about, you know, fostering until a certain age, and when they move on, our young person knows that she's got a home with us for as long as she needs it. Last week she did actually say, I can't imagine living anywhere else.
Yeah.
So that was lovely.
And we always had the idea of any young person in our care would be part of the family, very much part of the family, rather than a child in care.
She's now 12, so when she came to us she was 10. She's doing really well at school. She's just doing really well in all aspects of her life.
When she moved in, we read to her every night, which was something that she hadn't had before. Within 6 months, her reading had come on so much.
She has aspirations about, you know, her future, going to university, jobs and things, so it's just good to see, you know, how her life has turned around and she has got all these opportunities. It's incredibly rewarding, and you are able to make such a difference to that young person's life.
It's nice to look back and think that you've contributed to that and been very much a part of that, and it does make you feel very proud. The team at Orange Grove are really supportive, they're brilliant. You know, if you feel like it's something that you could do, then certainly give it a go. Even if it's respite short term, it is really satisfying, and yeah, we've got a lot out of it and feel like we're helping a young person grow.